Hey y'all, SAARmato here from SAArmatoArts, and today I am bringing to you, with this new moon in Scorpio season, and the shadow retrograde of the shadow of Mercury retrograde. There we go. Now we got all that out. Cool. This week is the last week that you can book for the $65 special for the hour live instead of $90. So that's the only thing I really have. Thank y'all for dealing with me being AWOL, because Mercury shadow really did hit me a while ago, and it was like all reflection. Good thing is, put in the work, continuously putting in the work. Recommend it to everybody. Look at your triggers, look at what you need to work on and what you need to heal with yourself. This is the time, this transformation. Do it, okay? Do it. Help yourself out. Okay, and so the order of this, because we're going to be using the zodiac sign, is air, fire, water, and earth. So you can kind of skip along to see when you start flipping cards or whatnot. Or you can listen to all of them, because you should listen to your sun, your moon, your rising. You do have a midheaven and a descendant that you can listen to. Those will give you the most complex, kind of help you out of what's going on, okay? That way you know what you're probably going to be acting like, because that is your rising. Your moon is like how you think, your sun is who you are, you know? So continuing with that, so that way, this is my 6th, 7th, I don't know. Trying to get this under the 15-minute mark, so this way it can go on Instagram. I have been long-winded as all hell today, I promise you. Anyways, hopefully this one is it. All right, so I picked a tarot card as well as two, two playing cards. Okay, these are normal playing cards. This is how I learned to read cards long time ago. So, all right, we are now in the air signs. Okay, so start skipping forward or just listen and hear what's going on, because these things might apply to you too. All right, cool. So we have the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Hearts, and we have the Two of Spades. All right, lots of energy here and lots of this. This is a man that goes after what he wants. This is kind of what you're going to be feeling. That's what the tarot cards are really about this time. What you're going to be feeling, what you're going to be really wanting to do at this time. So, with the King of Wands, it is the man that is like, I want to go fix my career. I'm going to go build a business. Oh, I want a better self, you know, of this. He figured out what his triggers are, and he's like, oh, I need to solve this. Goes to therapy. Gets it done. You know, can be like, ah, crap, like I want to go heal this, or I want to go do this. Does it. Man of action, doesn't really think sometimes with everything, but he does really push for it. That's really what it is. I'll tell you, lost count of how many times I'm trying to record this one. Continuing with that, here's the Queen of Hearts. She is a good woman. Okay, it's the woman that I usually can imagine. She is usually light-haired. Whenever this card comes up, it can be a woman that's light-haired, like can be sometimes usually what we consider like a light blonde, a light brown, or almost into the redhead sometimes, depending. Sometimes it's not, but this card means like a good woman. I always refer to it as the Queen of Cups, because that's what the energies is. It's like somebody who's emotional but really is a good person. With the Two of Clubs, this is sadness and estrangement. Sometimes you can feel strangled sometimes. The thing is, sometimes in relationships, it is two good people that don't fit together. You know, that can be where the sadness and the estrangement is. It can also be that, you know, you're with a relationship, whether it's woman, male, whoever you are, you know, it might be that this is a friend, and it's just like this relationship doesn't help out anything for you. All it does, it makes you sad. It can be a person that's very self-centered. It can be somebody who is like, this person is obviously a good person, but they don't treat you what you need. You know, it can be that you're in a relationship that really needs to end. You need to shed it. Even though it's a good person, you're a good person. It can be as simple as that. And really and truly, because this is a man of action instead of words, it might just be a good time to cut it. Shed those things that you need to. Especially it might be shedding this relationship. I'm not saying break it off if you know that this isn't really what it fits. But if it fits, take it with what you got, you know. But it's not like I'm telling you, go break up your relationship. It's just you might have such a sadness because of that. Or it can be Mercury retrograde and you need to heal yourself, because the sadness is going to come from your triggers. Woman might trigger you, might be a friend that triggers you with something. Take care of yourselves, all right? Especially get those things. Take that energy of getting things done. Go to therapy. go fix your things. Go see what are things that I can fix on, and what can I heal with root work, or not just root work, but shadow work. Basically looking at the things that trigger you, things that you've done over the many years that you're like, I can't, that needs to get healed, you know? All right, continuing with my fire signs. We have the 8 of coins, good card. We have the Ace of Spades, and then we have the 6 of Hearts. 6 of Hearts, sudden good luck. Something happens that you wanted to happen. Something good, something great, something fabulous. Yes. Especially with this card, with its learning, it's growing, it's doing the things that you want. This is progression. This is, I am building my empire. I am building my home. I am building or finding a better apartment. I am getting my coins in order. I'm doing it. You know, that's what that card is, and that's what you're going to be feeling, is you're going to be feeling like, how do I make more money? How do I make more solidness in my life? And being fire signs, that might sound a little crazy, but that might be what you really needed with this shadow to help you out with, okay? But I also have the Ace of Spades, and this is broken relationship, or this is trouble. Can be a warning, but it's less of a warning. It's more like there are troubles that are going to happen throughout this week, or throughout this time, or throughout this month, year, whenever you see this, you know. Can also be that it's not just like trouble and things like that. No, it can be that it's broken relationships and having to cut people off left and right. It can be that it's just a broken relationship. You might have to break with the person that you're with. It might be the sudden good luck that you were looking to break up with this person and they break up with you first. Can be simple as that. And some people see it as that's not like good luck, but some people will see it as, yes, this relationship wasn't working. Thank God I didn't have to do it. Thank God I didn't have to pull this trigger. And then you can focus more on your finances, more on your home, more on yourself. I want the specific apartment. Boom, it pops up out of nowhere. Yes. And on top of it, it's a discount. On top of it, you don't have to pay the deposit or something. Whatever it is, something good is going to happen. And it's going to be like, oh, yes. Awesome. All right, cool. Because we have 7 minutes. Or it is at 7 minutes. Thank God. So I would say keep working, keep building, keep constructing, keep doing yourselves. And look out, there's going to be something good. So take that as like a little bit of hope. And with this, cut people out that aren't worth your time. Both sides. Relationships that are romantic, relationships that are friendships. And there's like, that's not really a friendship. That's not healthy. Clip, clip, motherfucker. Well, that came out because throat chakra's been like, I need to clear out what you actually say. So, anyways, hope that helps out with that. Keep going, keep building, keep growing. You got this. All right, for my water signs. For my water signs, what do we have? We have the 6 of Diamonds, and we have the 5 of Clubs. We have the Temperance card, and with the Temperance card, it's you having to kind of battle the world is what you're feeling like. Don't battle it. Just keep being you, keep being that solid, almost beacon of light to yourself, and just being like, okay, I'm with water up to my knees here, and it's like, oh crap, you know, like you've been doing all this stuff. If you're in school, it's like you got tons of tests, you got midterms, you got all these things that are gotta be done, basically. You know, it's like, crap, I don't just have midterms, I have school with all this, and I have tons of homework. If you're like in a relationship and you are married or something like that, it's like it's your partner and your kids and your family and everybody's asking for things and you're like, oh my goodness, I have to do all of this plus the chores plus everything else, whether you're man or woman, you know, whatever it is. And it's like, you know, it's like, oh man, I have to do all of this stuff, okay? 5 of Clubs is getting help from a loved one. Loved one doesn't have to be family. Can be your partner, can be somebody that you love, like your mom, your dad, your aunts and uncles, and your cousins, and your siblings. Or it can just be a simple friend who you really care for, that you're like, thank you for buying me coffee. You know, and your friend's like, man, you need like coffee. Let me help out. Let me go watch the kids. Let me babysit all our kids together, and then you can babysit them next week because right now you feel like you're drowning. Could be that your mother or your father or your aunts or your uncles or your cousins are like, I want the kids for the day. I'm going to watch them, whatever. If you don't have any kids at all, it can be somebody that's as simple as, oh, I see you studying really, really, really hard. Here's a couple of granola bars so that way you can like continue studying and not starve yourself. Can be as simple as that, you know? With the 6 of Diamonds, this is renewed alliance. And whenever I think renewed alliance, it's something that had to have been before, right? Can be that you broke it off with somebody, like relationship that's romantic or relationship that's a friendship, and they come back because now they're a little bit better. Now they say that they've changed. I don't know. What's going on? You tell me. This is your life, not mine. This is me going from basically a neutral aspect to kind of help you out and explain what's going on, what I see. Sorry. That took a couple of seconds. All right. Continuing with this, it can be that exes are going to come back in your life. That probably shouldn't. Okay? Can be. It can be also that you get that job if you work on like contracts and like self-entrepreneurship. If you have like with a bunch of clients, it can be as simple as, you know, you're going through stuff and you're like, all right, let's go through it. And what it is it's like a project. It can be like you just got the project and you're like, yes, I got a project. But not only did I get the project, you know, I got it renewed again. And the project was going to end in 2 months. And they're like, no, I want you back. It can be as simple as that. Can be if you do like tarot or something like this. You're like, somebody's like, I want to come back every week. And you're like, yes, thank you, please do. And like they become a regular. Or if you do like salon nails or something like that, they come in every 2 weeks. Solid on the dot, or every week. Never know. So whatever it is, it's something that's going to come back. So do be careful because it is retrograde. You do get exes that come back from out of the woods. So be careful. Take a little bit and seeing what you need to do, especially for those people that aren't together in a relationship or whatnot. Keep doing you. Keep going against that current and just being yourself. All right. And for my earth signs, we have the moon. Major Arcana card as well as the other one. We have the 3 of clubs or clovers. I usually call them clovers. Hopefully I haven't said clovers yet. Here we have the Jack of clovers as well. This is a good friend. This is somebody who's trustworthy. This is somebody that you really do consider your friend, your best friend, or just a person that's always been there next to you. Doesn't have to be male, but I always think of it as like a guy. Just because this kind of energy is like a trustworthy friend who doesn't mean harm, you know? But with this energy and what's going on, it can be everything that glitters is not gold. Do be feeling that. Be feeling, kind of looking at what's going on. Can be you got haters around. Can be you got this. Especially with the 3 of clubs, this is a new relationship. This is not just a new relationship, though. It could also be a happy marriage or a bond with another. So it can be like you're just really happy with this friend. Like, yeah, let's go. And it could be you just got cuffed. Could be you're in cuffing season mutual. Okay, I bring you to my family, you bring me to your family, and we're just going to pretend like we're together. Or like, you know, it's because it's holidays, it's things, it's whatever you celebrate, and you need to bring somebody for your family so they can stop asking you, hey, are you still single? Like, haven't you dated somebody yet? Like, haven't you gotten married? Can be as simple as that to avoid those types of conversations. With the moon card, I see it as challenge these aspects and see, like, do I really just want to be just a cuff? Or is this do I want this to be more permanent? Do I want to voice my stuff now? Or do I want to deal with it later and then be like, oh, I didn't voice that I wanted something serious and now that we're breaking up. Now we're not friends no more. Now because of all this shit that went up in the middle, can you stay friends? Are you going to end up with friends with benefits? Are you going to be like a situation that's like, no, thank you. I don't want to deal with this. You know, find out what it is. Can be simple that you have enemies and haters around that are just like, oh, I don't like this. And it can be that you're just thinking like this. Can be also that this guy, this friend, literally tells you that this relationship looks like shit from the outside and now you're questioning it and now looking at the situation. Can be as simple as that, you know? Especially with all of this that's going on. So I would take it with words and be like, really research what's going on with yourself. Can be you really need to look in and be like, not only do I not want to be a cuff season, but this person's not right for me. Can be this trustworthy friend that you asked, hey, like, what do you think of my relationship? And they're like, you know, it doesn't look so healthy or whatnot. Can be that they simply are trying to help you. Or can be that they liked you enough to the point where they wish that they had cuffed you or they had been with you instead. And they might just be looking for, like, the downfall of the relationship. Figure out who your friends are and figure out who doesn't mean well. Really do look at that moon and be like, okay, I'm going to self-reflect and I'm going to see who is there whenever I need help and who is there also when I'm doing my best. Okay? Hopefully that helps people out and I am finally under the time limit. Yes. All right. Well, have a great one, y'all. And I'm going to now record the Spanish one. Have a great one. Bye.